Hi, this is Josh with Resort TV 1, and today I'm taking you to Disney Springs to show you all the construction updates for February of 2019. We hope you enjoy the video, and please remember to subscribe and hit the notification bell if you haven't already done so. Also, be sure to follow us on social media. We're Resort TV 1 on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. So, let's get started. And as you can see, we've got a beautiful day to show you all these construction updates here. And we started over here by the waterside just because it's such a beautiful day, but let's take a look at the back of Jaleo, which is going to be a new restaurant opening soon here. When we get around to the front side, I'll let you know what the expected opening date is. I can't remember right off the top of my head, but it looks really amazing. I love the copper colored roofs there at different levels. And the inside, I've seen some concept art. The inside looks amazing too. And here we go, coming this winter, by Chef Jose Andres. And you can kind of see inside, not sure how well you can see that on the video, but you can see these really cool chandeliers up there. They kind of look like flower design there. And here's a look at Jaleo from the front. It's really amazing how far this has come since I've last been here a few months ago. You can see the balloon overhead there. That's kind of a nice shot, but I love the color on it. It's red, and then they've got the multiple shades of red on the tiles there. And then of course that blends in with the copper colored roof, so that's pretty neat. There's the concept art I was talking about, and you can see the multiple leveled roof there on the top, so you can see the different arches, so that'll be really neat inside. It looks like the entire roof line is going to have those different archways in it to give it multiple levels, so that's pretty neat. And the styling inside is pretty cool too, with the yellow and just kind of different floral, it looks like, I guess, Spanish style patterns, so very nice inside. And here's a look at the front, a little bit better there, and you can actually see the sign on the front is up, Jaleo by Jose Andres, like I said before, and then you can even see a little bit better the roof line, how it's actually going to look from the front. And of course, one of the biggest updates here is the MBA Experience that is really coming along. I think last time I was here, it was mostly just the frame of the building that was up, and now we've got really most of the exterior is very close to completion, or at least much closer than it was before. I think it's been, sometime in the fall, maybe even early fall that I was here. So it's said to be opening summer 2019, so that will be coming up sooner than you think. So they're really stepping up the progress here. I will actually say, of course, I miss Disney Springs quite a bit, but the building itself is fairly impressive. It's really big. It's actually a little bit wider, I believe, than Disney Quest, maybe just because of the point here on the end that sticks out, but it does appear to be wider, and you know, it's just an impressive structure, and you can see what it's going to look like. Giant jumbotron on the outside, and of course scoreboards from around the NBA. Not sure what that'll show when it's not NBA season, but it'll be interesting to see. And it looks like this side of the building is going to be the City Works, kind of a bar and grill on the outside of it. So that's what the extreme right-hand side as you're facing it's going to be. And there you can see the concept art, again coming summer 2019. And you can see the way there will be a bar outside, and it looks like some seating area inside right there behind the doors. Really nice seating if they go with what's in the concept art. Not sure how true the interiors are to what they come up with on the concept art, so that'll be pretty awesome, but coming summer 2019. And if you're curious about the location of the MBA Experience, again, it's where Disney Quest used to be, but if you haven't been here for a while or don't remember, it's right next to Cirque du Soleil, across from House of Blues, and right next to the Splitsville building, as well as the orange parking garage. So that's kind of the lay of the land here. And actually, I love this back wall here, and I believe that's kind of the styling on some of the front of the building too, with the blue and gray tiles. Looks really nice. And then they've got this metal feature here that's being worked on. It almost looks like kind of a metal wave going out, so really adds to the contour of the building and looks really nice. And of course, Cirque du Soleil itself is dark right now. Hasn't been showing since December, I believe, 31st of 2017, so it's been dark for over a year now. And I believe they're supposed to be preparing another performance, but I'm not sure when that opens. So if you know, leave a comment and let me know. And there is some construction out in the parking lot, which is kind of hard to see from here, but basically just construction walls and trailers, nothing too exciting. But I believe they talked about some kind of a temporary structure out in the parking lot that had something to do with Cirque du Soleil, something I've read before, and then eventually moving it back here or refurbishing this building a little bit more somehow. So I'm not sure if any of that's been confirmed, but leave me a comment if you know, because I can't remember exactly what I read about that. But here's a better view of the MBA Experience as you would walk in from the Cirque du Soleil side of things. There is still a surface parking lot out there if you prefer to not park in the parking garage or not do the valet. Sometimes you can find a spot out there in the surface parking garage, so that's pretty cool. And sorry, I just realized I just said surface parking garage. I meant just surface parking. But anyway, there's the front of Cirque du Soleil with a construction wall in front of it. The store is not open. The box office or anything. It's completely been shut down for over a year now. So hopefully they get some work done on that and get that opened up as soon as they can, because that's always been an amazing attraction here at Disney Springs. And the rest of the west side here is just the same as it usually is. No major changes here, but got the food trucks over here, bongos right next to me, and all the regular shops along the way here. And when Disney Springs was under major construction, just a few years ago in 2015, 2016, that time frame, I used to do updates from up in this area, and I used to do these balcony shots. And if you want to go back and watch some of those early Disney Springs construction updates, I believe the first one was August of 2015. So over 3.5 years ago, and see the view from here and even over here on this side, it was incredible because it was really just dirt and dust and construction vehicles. So how far it's come has been amazing, and every time I do these updates I like to show this view again, just to kind of remind myself and people that are watching how far it's come. And there's one new thing here. It's not that new, but I don't think I pointed it out in the last update. I'll zoom just a little bit. You can see the Lime Garage right in front of me. But then just to the right of that, just behind the water tower there, is another garage. I'm not exactly sure what that garage is going to be called, but it's actually across the street on Buena Vista Drive from the other garage, from the Lime. So that'll be additional parking for Disney Springs. The only catch there will be that guests will have to walk across a footbridge, pedestrian bridge, to get over to Disney Springs itself. But anyway, so there's one update. New garage coming. And another big update here, which has actually been open for a couple months, but is the Wolfgang Puck Bar and Grill. Wish I could have gotten over here sooner to get an update, but I wanted to go ahead and get some video of it now. It's a beautiful restaurant. It's been under construction for quite some time, and it just opened a few months ago. They've got the main dining room here, and then they've got this outdoor area that has different snacks, treats, ice cream, things like that. So I think it's more of a bar and ice cream here. But anyway, you've got all kinds of different things to try. Yeah, there we go. So gelato and drinks. And I haven't tried the gelato, but I think Jenna did and said it was fantastic. So here's the inside. It's just beautiful in here. Really, really tall roof, and all the wood makes a very warm ambiance. And I love the chandeliers there, the glass bulbs and metal, bent metal sticking out there. Really cool. There's another angle. It's kind of cool, had the sun flare on the lens there. I kept it there just to have a little effect. So we haven't eaten here, but looks like a great place to try. There's the kitchen over there. There's another eating area and big chandelier right here. Really big pictures on the wall over there as well. It's like Wolfgang Puck himself. And there's the outdoor bar and gelato place. And the wood oven over here. It's really cool. And over here is the bar. So very cool. I love that wood oven there. That's really neat. And Chicken Guy here has been open even longer than Wolfgang Pucks, but still a really cool restaurant, and we have a separate video on that Jenna did, but that is a small update if you haven't been here for a while. All right, so let's go check out the rest of Disney Springs here, see what other updates we can find. So this isn't an update, but one of my favorite locations here in the town center at Disney Springs is coming out of the market stalls here with all the palm trees lining the road, very similar to Commissary Lane in Hollywood Studios. Really pretty, especially today. So there aren't really any other updates in the town center area that I'm aware of. If there are, and I missed them, post them in the comments. But the World of Disney, of course, has had a major update in the last few months, and this is, again, not a new update, but I haven't been able to get back out here as early as I'd like, so we're going to go in and take a look and just give you a broad overview of the place. Jenna has already done several merchandise overviews, but I'm more interested in showing the structure of the newly redesigned interior, and we'll talk about that a little bit when we get in there. So walking into the shop, you can immediately see the huge difference. This was the princess area, and it was all kind of bedazzled and fancy with princess stuff everywhere, and just everything was very what I'd call Disneyfied. And now it's a little bit more bland and bare, and this is, again, not a new update, but Jenna is telling me that in retail, this is actually a good strategy because you see these snack merchandise displays over here. It actually draws attention to them because the rest of the architecture is kind of bland. So then the bright colors of the merchandise and of the displays really pop out, and then they can change it to whatever they need to display at this time. So I will have to say I miss the Disneyfied look with everything, the Disney characters and everything all over the place. And so I will say I do miss that, but I do understand why they did that. It kind of looks like this Disney Springs store took over an old warehouse or something, and I think that's the whole idea behind Disney Springs, that a lot of these buildings were revitalized to make this amazing shopping and dining district. So it fits the theme better, but I do miss the old look as well. And as we walk through here, you can really see that what Jenna said is right, because if you look at the walls and everything, it's very bland and kind of nondescript. It looks nice, but the merchandise is really what draws your attention. And I think the biggest thing, this is the thing that I do like, is the walkways are really nice and open. It used to be very difficult to walk through this store, and really the space has not changed as far as how much room is in the store, but the layout is much better for a large crowd. So it's not crowded now because it's just after lunch, but the walkways and the traffic flow is a lot more efficient now. And here we're in the main room with the large ceiling, and it used to be kind of I believe a big jumbo TV on the other side, which I believe there still is a smaller one there. And there was some kind of a ship and a castle. I'm trying to think, I'll have to look at older video of it, but so now that it's different, I can't remember what it used to be like, but I know there were characters everywhere, and like I said, it was very Disneyfied. That's the best word I can come up with to describe it. But anyway, definitely different. And one final look. I will say it looks really nice. I think it's just I'll have to get used to the change and the lack of characters. I think that's most people, what most people have said, at least the complaints about, or the critiques, if you will. So anyway, leave a comment, let me know what you think of the redesign. Again, this isn't news, just something I wanted to discuss. Well, that's all for now for this Disney Springs construction update for February of 2019. Again, most of the updates were in the beginning of the video, and then just wanted to walk around and show some things that have been around for a while and discuss them a little bit. And now if I missed any updates, please remember to leave me a comment, let me know, and I'll get it next time. But I can't think of anything else in this area. I know, of course, the Christmas tree trail is down from the Christmas season, but that's not really an update since that happens every year. So I think I got them all, but let me know if I didn't. So please be sure to subscribe and hit that notification bell if you haven't already done so. Also, remember to leave us a like and a comment, as it really helps the video. Also, be sure to check out our sponsors, MickeyBlog.com and MickeyTravels.com, for the best and free Disney vacation planning advice. Go to MickeyTravels.com to book your next trip. Also, be sure to check out WindowRepairParts.us and use the coupon code ResortTV1 for 20% off your purchase at WindowRepairParts.us. And as my friend Stitch does his best to soak everybody behind me, have a great, big, beautiful tomorrow. Bye-bye.
Now that you've finished watching this video, be sure that you're subscribed so that you can get all of the latest updates. Also, check out some other great videos on our channel. Have a great, big, beautiful tomorrow. Bye-bye.